Hi guys and girls, it's Russ from russharpti.com. Today we're going to answer a few questions, a few of the most popular questions we get from girls regarding their training and their dieting. We're going to try and put 4 or 5 into the same video because these questions are very popular. They're asked by a lot of people, so we figured, maybe this video can help quite a few people in one go. Okay, first question we got was from Jen. This one, the reason I'm doing this first, this one hit home with me. Jen said she wants to go to the gym, but she feels like she needs to be in better shape before she can go work out in front of other people. I guess as a fitness instructor, people expect me to say, gyms aren't like that, go join a gym, but the truth is, Jen, I get that. I get that way of thinking. Happens to a lot of people though, you're not alone in that by any means. I guess it's a confidence thing. Now, just because the issue is in here doesn't mean it's not important. The thing is, there's 2 ways you can go about this, A lot of it comes from the feeling that I guess you want to feel more comfortable about your own body before you start putting it around other people. And I get that completely. Now, I guess as a gym instructor I could say gyms aren't like that. If my gym was like that, I'd be thinking, you know what, I'm going to go get another gym, because you don't want to be giving off that kind of feeling with your gym, but some do, and a lot of it is just this preconception people have before they even go through the doors, and when they go through, they realise that it ain't like that. If it is, go to a different gym, because I wouldn't want to train there. But yeah, so you could get over that by just doing it, just biting the bullet, but a lot of people have this where you kind of want to work out at home first and get into it. Nothing wrong with that, Jen, honestly. I did that myself a couple of years back. As a trainer, I took some time off. I took about 6 months off work just to look after my son, and the only time I worked out was he had a nap between 2 and 3, and I would work out at home for like 20 minutes. You can get great results at home, I'm going to put a video online. I don't think we've done that yet. That's not uploaded yet, is it? If it is, I'll pop the link up here somewhere. Well, I'll show you the 3 or 4 different things I did at home. Nothing took more than 20 minutes. I did it when my kid was asleep. We've given this to countless people, like just regular people or models that are trying to get back into the industry after they've had babies and stuff, and they don't want to go to the gym. They don't want to be around other people at first. Stuff which works, so we'll do that when it's online. I don't think it's on yet, Jen, but we'll get that sorted. That helped me. I was training to get bigger when I was at work, and then when I took time off I wanted to drop some size, and I ended up losing 14 kilos in the time that I had off. I went back to work looking completely different shape. I just wanted to lose all that size. I went back sort of more functionally fit than trying to put on muscle. I had like strong core, and you lost a lot of unwanted fat. So I'll show you that when we can, but there's nothing wrong with that predicament you're in. It's normal. A lot of people have that. Question number 2, this is from Sarah. Oh, this is a good one for you as well, Jen. Sarah asks, does the Wii Fit and stuff like that work? We got a question from Alexandra as well about this type of thing. I've just done a video about that too. A bit more in depth than this. I'm just going to quickly run over it. Yeah, it works, Sarah. Again, as an instructor, people probably want me to say, no, go to the gym. The truth is, though, this type of thing is growing in popularity, and I think it's a great thing because it gives a lot of people who would previously never have the confidence to go to the gym, all of a sudden they can get into it at home and they can realise it ain't as hard as people make out. And before you know it, they've changed their life, they've changed their entire appearance. Stuff like the Wii Fit or the EA Sports stuff. I don't know if you played this, Sarah, but have you ever tried the Michael Jackson game on PlayStation 3? My 5-year-old introduced me to that lately, and I'm kind of looking at it thinking, alright, that'll show you how it's done, give me the control. Yeah, 3 minutes later I'm pouring of sweat and I'm like, water! It really does work. It'll help you burn some serious calories. I think you get a more well-rounded workout if you go to a proper gym, but there's by no means anything wrong with that, working out at home to that kind of thing. It certainly will get you results. Question number 3. Right, Jennifer, I don't think it's the same Jen. Jennifer says, my friend's always trying to get me to do these celebrity diets. She loses loads of weight, but she piles it back on relatively fast. I don't think I should do this. Jennifer, thank you for thinking that way. A lot of these select diets that you get out of the glossy magazines, it's all about instant results, instant weight loss, and they'll get you to cut things out of your diet, like they'll have you sort of halving your daily calories, or they'll have you cutting out all carbs or all fats. You need protein, carbs and fat to get a good physique, you know, and to maintain it, whether it's losing weight or building muscle. What I would suggest is learn the basics. Sorry, we've got videos already online showing you how to work out how much protein, carbs and fat. Some of those videos are geared more towards building muscle, but you get the point, right? You'll be able to work it out for your own specific goal. The thing is, because your friend keeps piling the weight back on, you know, I've 4 words for anyone that's continually finding that's happening to them, okay? Welcome to starvation mode. That's what your body's doing now. You're cutting your calories down so drastically that your body is basically saying, I don't know when the hell this girl's going to feed me my next meal, so I'm going to try and store as much of this one as I can, because I don't know when the next one's coming, you know? And it's a bad thing. And then when you start going back to eating normally, your body can't handle it, and you just pile the weight back on again, and it's a vicious cycle. It never ends. And of course, these magazines are going to love that, because it means you'll buy their next DVD at Christmas to lose weight again. Just try and learn the basics, like I say. The next question we get is from Samantha. Oh, should I do weights or cardio? I'm trying to tone up, and I'm being told 2 different things. Again, thank you for asking this question. This is quite a popular issue, Samantha. People tend to teach their own opinions, like what works for them, and they teach it as fact. I don't like that type of thing, because different things work for different people. If there was just one way of training, everyone would be doing it, and you know, there'd be no variety. But the truth is, it's not weights or cardio, it's weights and cardio. Alright, try and get a good mixture, because both work. I know of 2 instructors that I worked with, okay, at my gym, and I mean, this guy and this girl, they went and got the same qualification, but then after they got it, they started teaching completely different things. There was a girl that came to me about a year ago, right, and she said that first of all she went to this guy who told her, oh, you want to lose weight and tone up? Right, just do weights, don't do cardio. Cardio is terrible for you. And this guy's qualified, but he's teaching stuff like that, and it's his own opinion, it's what worked for him, you know. So he had her doing 2 hours a day on the weights, and she was exhausted, and so she went to another instructor and said, look, can you help me here? Unfortunately, this other instructor, the female one, was the exact same way, only she was like the opposite. It was all cardio. You want to lose weight? Don't do weights, just do cardio. And she ended up doing 3 hours a night cardio. And when she was telling me this, I was like, right, okay, let's get you a session where you can do a mixture of both, keep it effective, keep the variety, and be in and out of the gym within an hour. She got results from that, compared to 3 hours a night or 2 hours a night. You know, she's only working out 3 times a week for like an hour, and she's getting results from that. And it's a common thing. People say, oh, you shouldn't do this or you shouldn't do that. Again, I would suggest just learn the basics. All right, different things work for different people. Anyone doing stuff like that, I think, as soon as you close off your mind as a trainer, you start saying, right, my way is right, everywhere else is wrong. That's when you become a poor trainer. And if that's what the guys at your gym are doing, or the people you're asking advice is doing, ask different people. Because they shouldn't do that. That'll only hold you back, honestly. Right, number 4. This one's from Rachel. My friend tells me I want to drink more water, but I'm worried that if I do, I'll suffer from water retention and loads of weight. Okay, Rachel, listen to your friend. It sounds like she knows what she's talking about. Does the friend work out? Yeah, okay. She goes on to say that her friend works out and seems to know what she's talking about. And I agree. Listen to her, Rachel, because hardly anyone gets enough water per day. I never used to. My water bottle used to be an accessory around the gym. I'd pour it on my head after I finished. My rule now is if I've got water at the end, I haven't worked out hard enough. Try to get 8 to 10 glasses a day. Most people get nowhere near that because it doesn't include juice or tea or coffee, just straight water. If you're taking supplements as well, any guys watching this taking creatine, you need to take more because your body physically needs it. The supplement, you know, needs it to work. But yeah, by drinking more water, your body will become more efficient. You don't have to worry about that type of thing, water retention. The more water you drink, the better your body will become, the better machine it will operate as. Becomes more efficient. Okay, question number, I think, what number is this? I don't know, 6 or 7, right? We'll just keep going. I've got to go and pick up my son soon, so I'm just going to keep going until I need to go. Probably got 2 more minutes, girls. Right, the next one's from Jane. We'll try and get this one in. Okay, currently I'm eating 3 big square meals per day. My friend eats roughly the same amount of calories, but she's eating smaller meals. How is she getting better results? You've kind of answered your own question, Jane. She's eating in smaller portions. It's been proven time and time again. Just because she's eating in smaller portions and spreading the meals out, her body becomes a little bit more efficient at breaking the food down and using it. So what I would suggest, Jane, is ditch the concept of having 3 big square meals and open more up to your friend's concept of having 5 or 6 small round meals. You like that? Cheesy, I know, but yeah, small round meals. What I mean by small round meals is well-rounded, you know, good variety of protein, carbs and fat. By doing that, it means that you aren't just having a massive meal and then it's sitting on your body, just waiting, you feel full and bloated. By just eating regular and sort of not letting yourself get to the stage where you're starving, but not getting to the stage where you're bloated, it means that your body's able to just utilise the food a bit better, and your body will become a fat-burning machine. It will speed up your metabolism, much like drinking water. You know, it just becomes more efficient. Okay, so if you're not doing that yet, Jane, try that. We've got time for one more, guys. I've got 2 minutes here, so we'll fit this in. Who's this one from? Catherine? Okay, every time I ask my friends for advice, she says, thanks for the videos. Every time I ask my friends for advice, they overcomplicate things and go all scientific and I zone out. So thanks for the help on diet. Thanks, Catherine. Honestly, I think a lot of people do that, not just trainers. You know, a lot of people that sometimes it's an ego thing. People want to talk about protein synthesis and stuff, and you can see the person they're telling is just, their eyes have kind of glazed over and they're like, yeah, they're already thinking, what am I going to have for tea? As a trainer, I think if someone's doing that, why, no point teaching them something if they can't use it. If you can't understand it, you cannot utilise it. So if your trainer's doing that to you, tell them straight away. If they continue doing it and they're just trying to get an ego boost or sound intelligent, get a different trainer. Honestly, it's ridiculous. The way that I find as a trainer, the number one skill you've got is people skills. And because if your clients can't understand you, what's the point in even telling them? You can't help them. And it happens a lot in this industry. A lot of things can be simplified. You pick up ways of doing it. I mean, there was a young guy, I think he had a college assignment, something about lactic acid. He wanted to know how lactic acid worked, and he was reading this paragraph from his college book, and he was like, Russ, I'm reading this and I don't know what it is. It's confusing him with all the terminology. And I said, okay, go do your workout, come talk to me at the end. Now, when he was working out, I went up to him and I tricked him into thinking he was going to help me do a little bit of an experiment in the gym to help me with some exercise and stuff. But I was actually going to answer his question for him, I just didn't tell him. And so I cleared stuff out of the way. I said, can you give me your hand? I want you to do sprints just for 30 to 60 seconds. And I'll time you, I just need to do this. So he did it for us, and he was like, alright, glad I could help. And now I said, what did it feel like for the first 10 to 15 seconds? And he was like, I felt great. What about after that? I got this horrible burning in my legs. It felt like I wanted to stop, like someone's pouring hot water into my muscles. And I'm just stood there, like the cheesy gym instructor, and he just sort of looked down and went, oh! So I think, if our videos are helping you, if they're getting the simplicity of things across and making you realise that maybe he's losing weight and gaining muscle and stuff, it isn't as hard as people make out, then great, Catherine. Honestly, that's why we do it. And I try to do these videos as if I'm talking to you face to face in the gym. It's a little bit harder for me on these videos because I can't see whether it's going in, whereas in the gym I can tell and I can say to someone, is it making sense? And they're like, yeah, I encourage honesty because that's the only way you're going to get results. So if it's helping you, fantastic. Just keep doing it. Share it with your friends, help them as well. I gotta go. I'm going to fit some more in. We've got 3 here that I couldn't answer today. I've got to go pick up Junior from school. Okay, girls, you can find me on Facebook. It's Russ How PTI. You can catch me there every week. I'll do videos like this for you. Answer those other 3 questions when we get a chance. Plus more, just send us them on the Facebook page and we'll try and do those. Alright, thanks a lot. I've got to go get my kid. Bye-bye.